Welcome to Secret Spirits Scotch Whisky Advent Calendar, 5th edition, day number 23. We're getting close to the end, everyone. Getting close to the end. What I do have here is clean glass. I have a sample, and I have a glass of nice, fresh, clean water. I think there's nothing that should be holding us back from doing this thing right now. Day 23. What have we got for day 23? Can we find day 23? There it is. It's real dim, but there it is. The third from the left, third from the top. And oh, there it is. There it right is. See that little gold cap? There it is. All right. Not looking at the label once again. Gonna bring it back here. And we're gonna try it out. Well, I got myself all warmed up and everything, and I did something else and fell asleep. Now I woke up a few hours later going, hey, I didn't record this thing. So I think I'm going to record it now. I had some Johnny Walker Blender's Batch red rye finish to warm up my palate. And I still had a little bit left in the glass when I woke up. So I took a little pull, and now I have this one right here. I'm going to open this up. Come on, you. Open up. Open right up. And there's the cap. And there is nothing stopping me from pouring this right in there. I put this sideways and let it sit there for a bit while I have a look and see what I got here. Don't know what I got. I'm not a leg expert, but these are I don't know. They're not hanging to the side too much. I'm not getting a lot here. This might be one of those deceptive ones that smells like nothing but gives you a real punch in the mouth. Day number 23. What could the matter be? 7 old ladies are locked in the lavatory. And I don't know the rest of the song because it's been probably close to 40 years since I heard the guy performing on stage this parody of some kind. Maybe this needs to open up a little bit. I don't know. It's like somebody shut my sniffer off. I don't know. They are hanging to the side of the glass. They are thin legs. And they are hanging to the side of the glass. And I'm starting to get something. Something vaguely fruity and vaguely malty. The cereal note, it's not very pronounced. Not very strong. Now I'm getting something fruity. Now that I've exhaled into it a little bit. Ooh, look. Legs hanging onto the sides. Look at that. Interesting. Very interesting. Maybe it took just a little bit of moisture from my breath to unlock some of the aromas that are going on in there. Let me put one of these challenge coins on there for a bit. And let it collect the vapors somewhat. I don't know what to think of this. Usually I can just, given a little persuasion, I can pick the flavors off, or pick the scents off. But this one is not wanting to give me much to grab onto with my nose. Would that describe me as an elephant of sorts? I don't know. Fruity pears. Something a bit reminiscent of dill pickles, watermelons. This might be such a high ABV. And it doesn't want to give up. Anything. Let's taste it and see what happens. It's viscous and chewy. It's somewhat tingly. I'm getting tingles on the sides and the tip of my tongue. This is making my mouth water a lot. I can't tell what I'm tasting. It's like the palate is just like the nose. It's like whatever scents there are just completely integrated into one thing. And what flavors there are completely integrated into one thing. I can't tell where the one thing ends and the other begins. I get something vaguely malty. I get something vaguely fruity. Am I getting anything spicy? Let's. Oh, this one's really confounding. Maybe I should have gone straight to bed instead of challenging myself with this thing. Maybe this is the one that has a really high age. Okay, another sip. Huh. My palate does not know what it's tasting. I'm going to add some water to this. Maybe bring something out. Because this is just weird. Here's a bit of water. Will something open up on the nose? Will something open up on the palate? Will it become more creamy with a bunch of flavors coming out? Questions, questions, questions. Excusing me, please. I learned my lesson, my manners at Dick's Last Resort, and that's the shame of barefoot landing Myrtle Beach. Yeah. Okay. I'm getting a cotton candy marshmallowy kind of thing now. And pears. Oh, interesting. Licorice. Black licorice. But it's very faint. It's very subtle. Or should I say subtle, to quote one of my friend and yours. This has softened it a little bit, taken some of the edge. It's probably not as tingly as it was on the tongue before. Mm. Mm. Mouthfeel has become a lot more creamy. A little bit salty. strange brew. Girl, what's inside of you? Strange. Oh, vanilla. This one's going to let go of its secrets with difficulty and slowly. Oh, vanilla. Vanilla that I couldn't get before, but now it's coming. Now something a little bit floral. It was vanilla, now it's floral. Would more water help to give me more? Or just bring the ABV down? And I'm not even sure how low the ABV is now. What do you see? Do you see what I see? Do you know what I know? I don't know much about this one. It's got legs, they're sort of hanging there. Could that be chocolate? It's very subtle. And what there is on the nose is hanging together and not giving me any edges. Yeah, there's a little bit of chocolate. But what's chocolate now was a little bit of black licorice earlier. Maltiness is gone. Not getting any fruits anymore. Or maybe I am, I'm not sure. Marshmallows. And now I'm getting quite a bit of watermelon. Weird. Now, heavy marshmallow and watermelon. So it's a fruit. Watermelon's a fruit. And I thought it was like pear earlier. This is quite a journey, this one. Watermelon on the nose. Who would have thought? This one needs water and time. Probably more time than I have. Oh, what did you get yourself into with this one, Quig? Oh, you must be determined to get this one. Watermelon again. Milk chocolate. Gosh. I don't dare add any more water to this because it's made it quite thin already. I don't know what to think. I'm getting a little bit of spices on the sides of the mouth. It's softer than it was, but I don't think it was very strong to begin with. There was a tingling, yes, but I don't think this one was that high in ABV. Now that I look at it again, the legs just come right down. But now I've added some water to it, so You got me. You got me. I have no idea what this could be. It's some kind of blended malt. I'm getting vague hints of cherry on the palate, and I'm getting watermelon. A slight tingling and a slight numbing on the tongue still. I have no idea what this could be. Is it a blended malt? But wait. Now, with the thin, subtle flavors, I'm getting a finish. And the finish is dry. The finish is quite oaky. I'm getting tannins. I'm getting dryness. I'm getting wood. Maybe this is one of exceptional age. I have tried some really old whiskeys, in the 30-something age range, and they seemed to do very much what this one is doing. Taking a while to open up, and scents and flavors blurring into each other. But now, there's no doubt that there is a oaky aftertaste. Here's that finish. Yeah. What seemed to be tingly is now just oaky. I need to find out what is this? What is this? Here we go. Oh ho, I was right. In the way of age, yes. And in the way of, get this, A.D. Rattray, malt of distinction, North British, aged 30 years. Single grain Scotch Whisky, distilled in 1988. A single grain, you bastards. Cask type, sherry butt. Cask number 24767, region Lowlands, 56.7% ABV. Wow, different. Completely different. But I mentioned age and flavors and scents blurring together, and single grain. I have never had a single grain this old, so no wonder I didn't know what it was. The single grains that I have had, or grain whiskeys, are usually young ones that they're still quite, they're a non-age statement, but this is quite a learning experience. A 30-year-old single grain. It tastes nothing like a malt, but I was getting something somewhat malty in there, spicy. Now it makes perfect sense. This whiskey calendar is quite the education. and sherry. I'm getting very little of the sherry, and it was from a sherry butt. What a trip this is. Slanchava.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Yeah.